Ooh. Oh, I did it! Oh, come on, we're away. We're at the lakes. Blue Canyon, the lakes to be exact. Bit of a Healy spazzy slice, but we're down there. Oh, look who it is. Lovely. It's Jackson. Mr. Consistent, as always. Is that worthy of a Carter Spaz? He's forgotten how to do it. It's been months since he's been out. He hates when I film. He said to me, one round, why don't you not film? And I said, to be honest, I perform better in front of the camera. And if you don't believe me, ask my wife. He didn't believe me. Get on that pin. That's too long. Fucking way too long. Wow. Lovely draw though. So everything was drawing in the range. Initially that was right on the pin, then it just drew away from the pin. I've gone long again on this hole. Come on, Carter. So constantly going long on the first. This is your penalty shot, and it was a duffer. So we're not quite on the green long enough. We got this for bogey. But we start with triple bogey. Have a look at this. So as I said, everything was drawing on the range, but look at that hooky spaz. Pin high. And this drop shot is ridiculous because it's all over water, but it was a delightful chip on. Obviously we're on for 3, and I was going for the middle of the green. Forget about pin hunting. And this is a putt that I've spazzed massively too hard. So we got this difficult comeback putt. Oh, it's going to be another 3 putt for another triple bogey. We start with 2 triples. Presumably this goes in, of course. Phew! Come on, Carter!
Lovely swing. Good shot.
So this is actually an okay chip on, but we're pretty lucky because I was close to spazzing it in the canyon. And look at this attempt. Again, massively short. And this will be 3 putts in a row. So we're 7 over par after 3 holes. So obviously this is an angry spaz, and I've absolutely spazzed it. This is like 250 with your hybrid, but it's over the fairway. On the other fairway, the other hole, this is an intentional spazzy slice because I've got to come around these trees, but I over slice this one. So we've got a chip on, which we thin massively. I don't know how we did it, but we managed to hold the green, but this is like a 300-yard putt. And once again, we've left this massively, massively short. So come on, Carter, we need this one in. Otherwise, it's yet another 3 putt. Right, don't go anywhere. Even though this is yet another spazzy hook into the water for another penalty shot. The front 9 is absolutely shocking. A big old duffer. We do manage to get on the green with this one. Right, so the front 9 is absolutely shocking, but please stick around because the back 9 absolutely gets smashed. So this is lagered up. Finally, we lag one up there, but this is still a double bogey. So as I said, front 9, shocking. Look, again, it's another massive spazzy hook, again, into the water.
That's so ridiculous how much I'm drawing it.
Yeah, resulting in yet another penalty shot. This one donks off a branch of a tree that's just above my head. And look at this. We're in the water again. You laugh or you cry, Carter, and this chip on is barely getting on the green.
Finally lager up a 50-foot putt, and I wasn't recording. I left it at 2 inches from the hole. Come on, Carter.
We are 12 over par after 7 holes, so angry spaz coming up.
Shot. Get over the tree. Yeah, beauty. Great line, great shot.
Yep, it sometimes looks like we can play golf because this is also a delightful punching chip shot technique. So we've got a green in regulation and we've got a birdie opportunity, which It was close, but no cigar. But we get a par. It's taken us 7 holes. This is a delightful crack on the 8th. Massive wind in my face. And this is lovely. Yeah, we'll take that one. So 2 birdie opportunities in a row. It's like a completely different golfer. Bit of a misread with the line. But look at this. Back-to-back pars. And if that's not worthy of you clicking that like, share and subscribe button, I don't know what is. Come on, Carter! So it's another spazzy tee shot that results in a penalty shot. How many has that been so far? At least 4 or 5. But we're out nicely down there with your 7-iron. Nice line in. A big old duffer. A big old duffer. So that's 2 in a row. So we need a good chip on, and we do. This checks up nicely. Really nicely, in fact. We got this for probably a million over par. Oh, no. Just a double. Come on, Carter. Right, so we were 49 out, which is 14 over par. Now, I promise you that the back 9, we smash it. Well, the back 9 does get smashed, but it doesn't start well until about the 12th. Lovely tee shot, but then we top the hybrid. We do get it down there enough to leave us a 9-iron in. But we push this one, and we're going to end up in that tree line. So we need a nice chip out here. But we duff this one a little bit. So it's just not on the green as far as we'd like it to be. So we've got a really difficult part. This green is super undulating. It's massively downhill. We do read it really well. All right, I guess a bogey. It's a pretty good result. Right, this one here. Went with a 3-wood because I thought at this point the round is done. Let's give it a spaz. And we spaz it massively. It's 250 into the bunker. And we fly right into the bunker. So that was a big spaz with the 3-wood. Thinned, the bunker shot out massively. But look at that backspin on the bank. And then we thin the bump and run. So we're still not on the green. So this is going to be 4 on. And it's going to settle up there nicely. And it was a bit of a pity give me from Jackson. We're off to the 12th par 3. And as I promised you, we start playing special golf from this point forward. Lovely strike. Bit of a draw. We're on the fringe here for a bump and run special. Have a look at this. Come on, Carter. Very worthy of a delayed Carter spaz.
Give me one of them!
And of course the flag shag. Come on, Carter. Birdie.
Come back. Super highness.
It's 160 to the water, so we take a lovely, nice, easy 9-iron, which I hit about 145.
Finally a shot that I wanted to intentionally do, baby draw. But it didn't draw enough, and I think I've got in the water. Come on, Carter.
We have indeed got in the water. We've lost about 1 million balls. Penalty shot, thin. But for some reason, somehow, we've held the green. This is your par putt, Carter. How are we looking? Not bad. Is that a gimme? Gives us that one. Bogey. We're off to the 14th par 4.
That's an absolute spaz.
And I'm really on this fairway.
I've never hit my driver that long.
And we're down
Come
there.
on, Carter!
Yep, Carter spaz. You need to have a good shot in here because this is the worst green in the world. This is a lovely wedge. Nicely. Green in regulation. Jackson's in the way, but the gaping hole is right about there. The big gaping hole. And again, it's another gimme. Par. We'll take that one. Come on, Carter. So we're nicely down there after 2. We're just a flick away. And if we were using premium balls, this ball would have held up for a closer birdie opportunity. All right. It's another par. The 16th par 4. We are now officially smashing the back 9. This is a delightful hybrid baby draw. And that's going to be position A1, leaving us just a punching chip shot technique out, which we thin again, but it's uphill. And we're going to hold the green nicely.
Get in the hole.
The par 3, big old duffers are back. Ridiculous. Ball's teed up. But this is a pretty delightful recovery chip. It bounces just next to the pin and rolls off the green just slightly. We're bump and running. Should be a putt, but I was just practicing my bump and runs, to be honest. All right, bogey. We're off to the 18th par 4, and we're just 2 over par. Bit of a spazzy slice, but I was intentionally aiming left, letting it power fade back onto the fairway for a little wedge distance out. And this is looking all right.
Come on, Carter! Woo! All right, we've finished good. This back 9's been absolutely amazing. We're only 2 over par. We've got a birdie opportunity. Let's go!
We do indeed have a birdie opportunity. And as I said, and I hope you agree, we have smashed this back 9. That's looking in! Woo! All right, but it's a tap in for a par. Come on, Carter!
Okay, we broke 90. Super happy now. Pop them back up.
49 out, shocking. 39 in, smashing. 2 over par. A shed load of fairways and greens in regulation hit, which is very unusual for me, including 35 putts. That's a lot for me. Final score, 88. Let's have a look at the hole breakdowns. Par 4s, where we lost most of our shots. 35 putts on this round. That's actually been a lot for me. My average recently has been about 30 to 32. We smashed 2 birdies. Could have done with a few more pars. Come on, Carter! Why didn't we break 80 then? Shed load of reasons. Mostly the tee shots and all those massive hooky spazzes resulting in penalty shots. But we take positives from every round. Fortunately, our handicap remains at 11.9 and hopefully it will keep tumbling if we keep hitting into that big gaping hole and keep putting in magic bump and run specials like this. Come on, Carter!